Another activity that we all love to do is kayaking. Now, kayaking is incredible, gets you really up close and personal with the wildlife particularly. I love the sound of the ice breaking over the front of the hull as you push through the growlers and the ice floes on the water. What you might experience, the areas that you'll be kayaking and the kind of views you'll be having. Here we are kayaking in front of one of the research stations in Paradise Harbour. Bit close, that one, to the icebergs. That photo actually ended up using for the cover of my program, Lucky Life Formula. This photo is taken from one of our ice climbers. They were ice climbing up halfway up the wall, and they looked down and they saw the kayakers coming past. Because the water's so clear, you can see the penguins and the seals darting underneath you as you're paddling along. You don't need to have any experience at all. If you really are unsure about your balance, then we'll put you in a double, which are very stable. And then as you progress, we can put you into a single later on the trip. Ice climbing, absolutely unique. Nobody else is able to offer this activity. You don't have to have any experience at all. However, that's all part of the journey, and that's why we get together with you in your local capital city this year, getting ready for the trip, taking you indoor climbing, either with me or go by yourself, and getting yourself ready for what really is an incredible experience. So here we are going ashore, all on the Zodiacs with their gear, being dumped either on on the ice or on the rock next to the ice wall. Here we are being dumped by the Russian drivers here, going ashore, and then this is the actual wall we're going to climb. So each day is different because I've got to choose wall where the sun isn't beating the hot sun into it, melting the ice, that the ice is very stable, that there's no overhang, so you don't want to have any overhang at all, so nice clean walls. And this is a nice good safe wall to be climbing on. Going through the education, this is a carabiner, this is an ice screw. I'm just teaching people the equipment, how to use it. Here we are, there's Diego, my friend, helping put crampons on people's boots. There's Jerry helping as well. So I'll go through your gear list during this year. You just need to have good stiff hiking boots, and we can strap these soft crampons on, and then away you go. The first day we climb, we put a top rope up. Top rope means this, see my cursor, the rope goes up and back down again, so it's absolutely secure. And for the first day, you're learning how to use all the equipment to climb with the top rope already done. Later on, there will be no top rope, and you'll be doing what's called lead climbing, which is quite radical. And people who hear that I do this think, how can you take this many people and teach them lead climbing? But I do, and I have, and I to date, touch wood, have had zero, not even a scratch, not even an injury of any nature amongst all the people I've taken over the years. Here we are towards the end of the trip, and people are actually doing their own lead climbing now, going ahead there, putting a screw in. There's an anchor point there, you can see where my cursor is, and then this person, I can't even tell who it is putting another screw in here, and then of course they'll go even further. You only put as far as you can reach, and then you put a screw in. If you watch Getaway, this is the actual this is Dom taking the footage on one of the days climbing this trip we've just recently had in February 2010. And no doubt the itinerary will be very similar for our expedition in February 2011. There's my good self going up there at the end of the day, just taking out some of the screws. There's Les and Lou right against the shoreline, another day of climbing. We have all these incredible locations. In fact, this is where that photo was taken when the kayakers were coming through here, and we took the photo from here looking down. And over here to my left, that's where we did the polar plunge into the water off that rock ledge over there. Every trip is unique, and the experiences that you'll have will be different to these photos. But what I can promise is that you'll come back knowing that this expedition met your expectations above and beyond. Trekking and camping We go ashore again with the Zodiacs. Here's Lynn taking us ashore. Everyone's roped up. I have us all roped up because of crevasses. Whether there's crevasses there or not, the main thing is to be safe. Always be safe. And so we're roped up so that if anybody did fall, the people behind them could keep them upright and haul them out. So everyone's roped up here. There's Mick and Jill and Nick, and we're heading down up over the island here. There's Brendan at the front there. And here we are coming up to our campsite right on the plateau. Unpack the gear. One of the first things we do is we settle the area where we're going to camp. So we're doing almost like the Greek dance, stomping up and down, making all the ice nice and flat, so that during the night, as your body heat melts the ice, you don't end up lumpy. So we're just settling all the ice right there. There's Caroline from the Getaway putting up her tent on this trip. Up goes the tent. There's Dom, our cameraman. Those that didn't sleep in tents slept in an igloo or an ice cave, and there we are on one of our trips digging an ice cave. Here we are on our recent trip digging another ice cave. What you do actually is inside here where my cursor is, you put all your bags, all the packs go inside, then you pile snow on top, and then what you do is you make a little hole on the downwind side and you drag the bags out, and then you carve out the inside of it. Some of the photos over the years of the different camping sites we've had. That's a beautiful. That description I give about the humpback whales coming down the Lemaire Channel, that actually happened about here. We woke up this morning. I was in this blue tent over here, I think, and you just wake up to this and the sound, and you look out and you see these humpback whales just streaming down here south down the Lemaire Channel. This year, for the first time, we're offering diving. Now, I won't be your dive master, but I can make it available to you for an extra $500. If you have 20 plus dry suit dives experience, then you can come and you can experience 1 to 2 dives per day on the expedition. For more information on that, then just let me know. But just know that you can do that, and it's just an extra $500. And here are some of the photos that people have experienced over the years. Ice climbing, sorry, not ice climbing, diving beneath the ice in Antarctica. Quite an incredible experience. The planktons and the stars. Another activity we always undertake is we always go to the various research stations. It's a lot of fun. On our expedition with you in February 2011, no doubt we'll be either going to Port Lockroy or to this one, Vernadsky. Vernadsky is the Ukrainian base. It's the southernmost of the research station, and it's also where the hole in the ozone layer was discovered. It's a lot of fun. They're all pretty crazy. There's Caroline again for the Getaway TV show, filming me, I think playing pool with Vladimir over here. All the guests having a drink at the bar there, buying a couple of souvenirs. Another research station we go to is Port Lockroy, which is the English base, and here we are. This photo was taken some years ago, and everyone's getting their passport stamped with the Port Lockroy stamp, and also getting their postcards and writing postcards and sending them back to your family from the southernmost post office in the world. Then we're back on our boat, and in your case on our beautiful new vessel Palancius, we'll head back up across the Southern Ocean, and we end up back in Ushuaia on the 4th of March 2011. We disembark in the morning